All right, so we just got some information on this week's content. Finally, some stuff is coming this week to Dokkan. It seems like we're actually getting anniversary stuff, which is really surprising. None of us really expected this to be happening, but hey, you know what? We'll definitely take it. No signs for Dokkan 2, as we call it, but we're getting some pretty good stuff here. I think the biggest thing to go ahead and focus on now is the Ultimate Red Zone Goku's Story Edition, which this is really interesting to me, and I think it could potentially give us a lot of hints on what the 10th anniversary main characters are going to be, because of the fact that, you know, it's based around Goku's story, which, as we see here, we see all these kind of different bosses from Dragon Ball Z through Dragon Ball Super, Saiyan Saga Vegeta, you know, Namek Saga Frieza, into Cell, Kid Buu, we see Hit, and even Full Power Jiren. They're all already there, which is another interesting thing to me, because usually we don't have all the bosses just up instantly. So are they going to be dropping like 6 stages, like just like, yeah, here's a 6-stage event of the hardest fights in the game, and they're just gonna scare us and then be like, oh, guess what, spend your money, spend your hundreds of dollars and get the new characters? That'd be really silly, actually. I think I find that kind of funny. But we did see last year during the countdown, we did get a couple of stuff. And speaking of which, you know, the countdown, it's really weird we're getting this stuff this early. I guess it's because of the 10th anniversary. Usually the countdown would start, if we take a look here, like on the 21st. But this year, like, they're giving us content this week, which, I mean, we do have Battle Hour that's presumably happening on the 18th, 19th. It is extremely possible that Battle Hour ends up getting canceled because of the fires that are unfortunately going on in LA. If it's a thing they decide to cancel for, it's unfortunately not really in their control. And I would assume they would still do their normal reveals online anyways. They likely would have some online reveal planned regardless, just for everyone at home, because obviously everyone's not able to attend the actual reveals that will be going on there. Either way, whether or not it's canceled, we will have basically information around that time frame, and then I assume the actual countdown will start after that, but I guess not. Some people were saying maybe it's a 10-day countdown for the 10th anniversary, but even then, that would pretty much be on the 18th, so that's still a couple of days away, so it's still pretty early. Now, again, like I said, this really could mean a lot towards the theme and who the characters are going to be. I think if we really dive into it, this really just tells me, hey, we're probably gonna get a Goku in part 1. It'd be really strange to drop Goku's Story Edition and then not drop a Goku to coincide with that. It wouldn't make sense to me at all, really. And if we're talking about, hey, what Goku could be anniversary that we haven't gotten any characters for in a while, pretty much the 2 characters I'm thinking of is Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then Namek Super Saiyan Goku. However, we see that there's no GT character here, which is also really funny. They don't have any GT representation here at all. Maybe if we do get some Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they drop an event with him during the anniversary, and this is just the countdown. So that could be cool, but there's also the fact that the Int Namek Super Saiyan Goku that was a 350 million download celebration character, he does still need to receive his Extreme Z Awakening, one of the oldest characters without one at this point, which is really strange that they're kind of holding on to that character at this point. Well, I say one of the oldest, but not really one of the oldest, right? He's like in the middle of the pack there. Still, a lot of people expected them to EZA like at least in the next few months. This could be a really opportune time to go ahead and drop him. Now, another character that could drop with the Goku, I can't really see that for sure. Maybe, I mean, imagine it is just Namek Saga. I don't know. It could also just be like, yeah, this is just for the countdown, and then we're gonna drop fusions anyways in part 1 because that's the biggest money makers. Also extremely possible. So at the end of the day, it doesn't 100% confirm everything, but I think, you know, definitely raises a couple of like eyebrows up regarding this. Now, we also are getting the Ultimate Clash, you know, as we expected, right? The 83rd virtual Ultimate Clash is being held for the 10th anniversary. This is something that we usually get, just extra rewards during the anniversary, having 2 battlefields. Now, I think last Worldwide was actually the first time where we had like 2 battlefields within the same month, which, you know, I mean, it didn't really give any good rewards the second half, but if they maybe give actual stones in the second part this time, that could be pretty exciting. And again, if we take a look at the countdown last year, we only got a couple of stages. We had up to the Blue Falcon Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, the Blue Vegeta stage, which was 3. But again, it only showed these 2 right here for the Supreme Magnificent Battle. And again, it's showing 6. So, dude, we might be getting 6 stages here, which just in itself is, again, really, really cool. So we're also getting new stages to the Tile Breaking Challenge, and then almost said Super Extreme Super Battle Road. Grow Body and Mind. I wonder. That one's going to be interesting. Physical Rose, LR Janemba, sure. I mean, I think people could get it done. It might be potentially difficult, I guess. We'll see what happens. We also do have burst mode rewards we're giving out for the Kid Buu burst mode in case you haven't done it. So yeah, like I said, that burst mode did finish, and then they're just going to drop another Kid Buu boss. So, dude, imagine, like, is there any character that does an AoE here? This Cell's actually, his super attack is an AoE attack. I started thinking about, imagine, like, 1.5 mil damage AoE or something, and just like, yeah, he just breaks the game. That'd be really funny. No, we're gonna end this off. We're gonna read a couple of comments from you guys, because there's some things that, you know, maybe you guys could think of that I don't, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I am under the influence. Anyways, let's see. No, oh yeah, you know, that is really stupid. I hate that they just ignore Demon King Piccolo. They just start from Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Demon King Piccolo is one of the most influential villains of just Dragon Ball history, and they're like, no. You know, fuck OGTB is what they said, dude. That's literally what they said. I don't care. Demonetize me, YouTube. I don't care, dude. Like, unbelievable. Oh, hit getting a stage could remove dodge. I mean, if you have Tech UI, you know what? They're like, hey, dodge disable boss. Tech UI Goku's on that New Year's banner. You better summon right before anniversary. I see their game. That'd be really funny, actually. The movie bosses too from last year, culminating at the end of the countdown, so it might not be the final difficulty event. I mean, again, that's like all these characters are here. They would, if it was just going to be going through the anniversary itself, I assume they would just show like 2 or 3, but everyone's there, so that's another thing that's strange to me. It could literally be just them, like, they're like, hey, this is a cool idea, we're just dropping this now. It has nothing to do with like Super Vegeta we're dropping, but hey, you know, Goku. People didn't think Goku was going to be overwhelmingly present. You don't know what to tell you. Yes, the fusion's cut for Goku representation. I guess that's true. It could be a fusing Super Vegeta, maybe another Goku and Vegeta that fuse into them, maybe a Goku Vegeta that fuse into Super Gogeta, right? Could be interesting. Maybe it's Namek Goku. And what if they do like Namek Goku and Super Vegeta? That'd be so weird, but it would be exciting at the same time. Odd choice to have Jiren and Kid Buu in the event banner. Exactly, right? You think they would hide them? So it's really making me think that they're gonna drop all these events. Fusion Annie decreasing Kamehameha Annie likely. Tells me that we're not dealing with Fusion Anniversary. Yeah. OGDB and GT. Yeah, I mean, that is part of Goku's story, man. I guess even like Super wasn't in the original manga. Like, it's Goku's story includes the first half of Dragon Ball, right? That's so bizarre. I mean, unless they just like didn't put DKP in here because he doesn't fit. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bosses. Maybe there's a first 7 stage, but even then, GT is not going to be there. I do hope that these events are hard, though. We will figure out later on during this week's data download, which I think is actually tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. The preparation period is today, so I mean, we're gonna find out this week what's gonna happen, so that's exciting. Maybe I'll probably go ahead and stream that. That'll be cool. Anyways, I'm ending the video here just because there's not really anything else to say. Just very important, right? Let me know what you guys are thinking about the theme for the 10th anniversary. I think that'll be cool too. But that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time.